Hey, hello, and welcome to today's GFG problem. The day hope you're doing extremely well. So let's see today's problem, single number. So what the problem is saying is we'll be given an array of positive integers where every element appears even times except for one. Find that number occurring an odd number of times. Okay. So what the problem is saying is we'll be given an array, okay, which will contain even numbers except for one number which will be whose frequency will be odd. So in this case, for example, here 1 is even, right? It has appeared even number of times. 2 has appeared odd number of times. Okay. So we want to find that number which appears odd number of times. And that number in this example is 2. So we have to return 2. Okay. Now, how can we solve this problem? Okay. So one approach would be to take a map. Okay. The one approach would be to take a map wherein we'll put the element and its frequency. So here 1 comma 2. 2 is a frequency of 1, right? And 2 is the element which has appeared 3 times. Okay, so we'll check. We'll simply go through the iterate to the map and we'll check whichever element's frequency is odd. So we'll return that particular element. But here, this approach is going to take us what? O of n extra space. But here, if you see the expected extra spaces, I mean the expected space complexity is O of 1. Okay, so we have to think better. Okay, now, okay, now, so in order to solve this problem in O of 1 extra, if in O of 1 constant space, so what can we do? So we can use a property of XOR. Okay, so what is the property of XOR, for example? So 0 XOR 0 gives us what? 0. 0 XOR 1 gives us 1. 1 XOR 0 gives us 1. And 1 XOR 1 gives us 0. So the number, if it is same, okay, we do the XOR, right? We do the XOR. So it is going to be 0. It produces 0 only, right? It produces 0 only. So if we are doing XOR of 0 with 0 or 1 with 1, it is going to produce a 0. So if we take this property, right? If we take this property, for example, let's take 1, right? What is the binary representation of 1? It is 0, 0, 1. Okay. And let's do XOR of this 0, 0, 0, 1, right? So for example, there are two ones. So we are doing XOR, right? 1 XOR 1. So what will it is going to give us 0, 0, 0, 0, right? So it is 1 XOR 1 gives us 0, right? From this property we have just seen, right? So here, so from this, using this property, we can conclude that. So any element which will occur even number of times, okay, it is going to produce the result, the XOR result is going to produce output as 0, right? Output as 0. So in this case, but here, if you see this particular case, right? So 0, 0, 0, 2. What is the binary representation of 2? It is this, right? 0, 0, 0, 2. So if you do XOR of 2, so it is going to produce a 0, right? But again, if we do XOR of this third 2, right? Of this third 2. So what it is going to give us? It is going to give us, sorry, my bad. It is not 0, 0, 0, 2. It is going to be like this, 0, 0, 1, 0, right? 0, 0, 1, 0. So binary representation of 2 is this, 0, 0, 1, 0, right? So it is going to give us what? So 2 and 2, right? It is going to give us 0. But if we do XOR of third 2, right? 0, 0, 1, 0, then in that case, it is going to give us the same element, 0, 0, 1, 0. So 0 XOR 1 gives us 1 only. So 0, 0, 1, 0. So it is going to give us 2. So using the XOR property, we'll be able to find out which is the element which has occurred odd number of times. Okay. So because the number which occurs odd number of times, if you're going to do XOR with the same, right? With the same, then it is going to produce that particular element only. So we are going to do the same. So let's quickly code. I think you'll understand better. Before going to the code, I'll request you to subscribe to my channel, like the video. Okay. So let's quickly code. So we'll take result, which will initialize with 0. Then we're going to iterate through the array, right? Through the array. Okay. Now what we're going to do? We are going to do XOR of each element. Okay. XOR of each element. So element, right? And finally, we are going to just return the result. So this result will hold the element which has appeared odd number of times. So you understand, right? So what we are doing here is, so here we are, for example, this is the array, right? This is the array. So we are iterating through the array. We are doing XOR with the result, right? Result is 0 first. So doing XOR with 0 and 1, it is going to give us 1 only, right? It is going to give us 1. Then doing XOR with the result with this 1 XOR 1, it is going to give us 0, right? Then again, we do this XOR result 0 XOR 2. So it is going to give us 2, right? Then again, we do result XOR this particular 2. So 2 XOR 2, it is going to give us 0. And then finally, again, result XOR this particular 2, which is result is 0. and XOR 2, it is going to give us 2. So final output is going to be 2. Okay. So this intuition, okay. So the C++ code is also going to be the same. So we won't code that. I'll attach the code in the comment section. Yes, the test cases are passed. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video. Have a happy, healthy, and a great day. Thank you so much.